And welcome to Farmstead for week 9 of Minor League Esports season number 10. It is an absolutely action-packed weekend we have lined up for you here. Starting off on the MLE Esports GG2 channel, I am your host Fallen, and I am joined by an esteemed guest here this evening. I am joined by the one, the only, the legendary Navanta.
Legendary. Ain't no party like an MLE 2 party, because the MLE 2 party don't stop. Thank you so much, Colin. Academy League action starts tomorrow. This guy, I'm excited.
Yeah, we have an action-packed evening, and we're starting things off with Academy League, one of the stronger leagues in MLE, in my personal opinion, for just great stories. So we have an amazing story coming into this. The Pirates go up against the Flames, two teams struggling to make their way into playoffs this season, looking, hopefully, to try and find a way to earn a spot in the playoffs as the end of the season draws close. We're only 4 weeks away now. Playoffs are on the line. Both teams need a big win here today.
Yeah, the Flames have been in the bottom of their league table. They fought and clawed, moving up 2 spots week over week action. But the Pirates are 20th currently, and they have a lot more room to maneuver. Their team is looking pretty strong with the duo of Hella and Chef. Those guys may be ready to drop the hammer, if you will.
Yeah, and especially considering Hella is possibly one of the highest statistical quality players on this field right now, sat at a 5.02 MVPR after 15 games played. It is one of the strongest players in Academy League, but his team has been struggling to find their momentum and find consistent form. They're not doing too hot in terms of series records. However, they still have a chance to make playoffs as long as they are picking up wins against a Flames roster who have struggled beforehand to make it into a series on stream and pick up a victory.
You're absolutely right, man. The playoffs will be here before you know it, and the Pirates have to string wings together. And I gotta say, the Flames are looking like a nice, juicy bird on Thanksgiving Day. If you gotta get yourself ready for playoff action, here's what you do. You have to go out there and dominate, and time will tell if they do that.
And as we get game number 1 underway here, we are starting things off here this Saturday night, and it's going to be a positive kickoff for the Flames. Chef forced to back off into his own corner. We'll look to try and take this one up along the wall, maybe looking for a pass to the midfield. We'll find Hella, whose first touch will sort of get away from him, and Byron will make a good challenge. And a great clearance there from the Flames leads to an early shot from Vague. It's just off target, but Byron will be there for the rebound, and the Harbinger will be the Harbinger of Doom here already for the Pirates.
20 seconds in, and we're already off to the races. A brilliant follow-up to a goal, and the Flames are up against those Pirates, y'all.
Yeah, those pesky Pirates have been prickling the contention scene all season long. They need to find a dub here today, but the Flames may be in more dire straits than we recognize coming into this. 16 and 34, I believe, in games records. They are a long way back from making it into playoffs, but with a start like this from Byron, they're definitely edging their way closer.
We've seen the Flames play on stream before, and we wondered how quickly they can work together to make goals, and this is already a testament to their training schedules. 2 goals in and 20 seconds have elapsed, and they're already up.
Yeah, and now the Pirates, they need to refocus here. They've had 2 goals in very quick succession. That's one way to bring it back. Chef will get that one just off target. Hella will slam it home off the near post. They immediately get a goal back off this kickoff.
Hey, we told you Academy League has all the action. 3 goals already scored. The Pirates cut the deficit in half, and it's about time to start showing out here in front of everyone here in Farmstead.
Yeah, the storylines coming into this are deep. The Pirates needing the stub in this bye-week matchup. They need to find it to make even a push for playoffs. The Flames possibly in a more dire situation. They need to find a win themselves, especially a big 5-0 win here, which would be absolutely brilliant for their playoff contention hopes. A great shot from Byron there to immediately bring their lead back up to 2. That was just smart attacking play.
Only one or two games separate the bottom 4 teams in the Academy League, and the Flames are looking to get out of that mess. Brilliant goal, 3-1, the Flames.
Yeah, and now off of this kickoff, Vague and Chef will get a good 50 in the midfield. It will fall to Hella, who will get a better 50 than Byron. That one's almost going to roll around in front of the net. Hella will tee it up in front of the net. Chef and Byron are both up, but Byron will get there first and will look to clear it out of his own corner. Limited boost to work with. Hella will apply the pressure. That's almost on target. And Vega's completely out of position, but Hella's shot is off the post. Chef there to capitalize. We are 1 minute and 20 in, and we've already had 5 goals.
Already getting the big guns out there. The Pirates are no slouch. They said they were the strongest team on paper. They're out to prove it. They're down by 1, but I like their resolve here to get a scrappy goal when needed.
I'm trying to pour my nondescript caffeinated beverage, and it is very difficult to take my eyes off of the gameplay to do so, because there is so much already happening here. This is a must-watch matchup already. Vague looking for the pass to the midfield towards Byron. Byron will get the shot, but it's not necessarily on target, just floating above the net. Vague forced to try and make a 50 in the midfield to keep the ball alive in the Pirates' half, but Chef and Hella back and forth there. Hella's got that one just on target, and Vague has it just beaten out at the far post. Surviving an attack there, but it feels like defense is not something either team is looking for. What a passing play from the Pirates!
If you guys want an example of 2 teams employing an attacking ball structure, look no further than this one. We're level, and basically less than 2 minutes have elapsed in game 1. The Pirates and Flames are going at each other's throats. Fantastic.
And if you did enjoy that little passing play from the Pirates, remember this is Academy League, this is Champion 1 and below. Oh, sorry, Diamond 2 to Champion 1, as Hella will immediately get a goal off the kickoff. The Pirates lead for the first time in this game. To carry on my chain of thought, sorry Navanta, I know you want to commentate on that one. If you do enjoy any of the players that are, or you find them exquisite for the level of play that you're looking at, please feel free to clip them, send them over to our Discord or our Twitter with the hashtag #PlayOfTheWeek. They will be nominated for a chance to go and earn themselves a free case of Balls Guarana, who are our grateful sponsors for this season and have been a sponsor for us for many seasons now. Incredible level of play that we have already seen out of these 2 teams.
Oh, absolutely. That goes without saying, but those Player of the Week things are pretty awesome too. We're able to see what's going on around the league and how each team can use that to their advantage. I'm looking at the Pirates now. Maybe they're watching these Player of the Weeks as well, because we've seen goals that are scrappy, we've seen goals that occupied space, and every time the Flames look like they're going to be ahead, the Pirates have an answer. They're currently in the lead, but who knows for how long the way this game is going.
Yeah, Hella looking to control it at his near post. Will take it around Byron there. Has a bit of time, but Vague will make the good challenge. That one's just off target, though. Chef allowed to recover. Takes his own back boost and will now look to pass it down to Hella. Hella will go for it. Gets a 50 with Byron, but slightly out of position there was Chef. Vague now allowed to try and drive this one forward, but not getting the touch he wanted in the midfield. Allowed Chef to now maybe make an attack for himself, but every time it seems one of these teams gets a little bit of control and a little bit of possession, they lose it immediately to an aggressive challenge from the opposing team. Vague doing a good job there to beat out the chasing man, but Hella sat next to the ball, shadowing well, getting a good 50 to keep that one off target. That one will bounce in front of the midfield for Chef to go up for. He'll beat out Vague. Now in a 1v1 situation, we'll get the dunk and the control, but Byron with a great challenge there to keep it out, and then the miss from Hella to keep this one at bay. This is the longest we've gone without a goal so far in this game, and it's absolutely enthralling.
Well, the thing about horror movies, Fallen, it's not about the slash, it's about the suspense. And we've seen so many goals come from both these teams. I'm on the edge of my seat. Who is going to strike first? I'm looking at Hella. He already has 2 goals to his name, and that's totally consistent with his goals per game average. He may strike again when it's all said and done.
Yeah, Hella, of course, being the highest goal scorer for the Academy League Pirates so far this season, despite not having as many games played as certain other members of his roster. Currently sat on 31, now up to 33 with this game, looking maybe to push on for that big 4-0, but right now, the Flames have got a bit of offense going for them. Bear passing back to Vague. Vague will get it past Chef, an opportunity maybe. Good 50 there from Byron, that one will tee it up, but it's just out of the way, and Chef's demo onto Vague will immediately cull any offensive capabilities that Byron could create in a 2v1 situation. It's really been a case of which team can manage their lead the best, and right now the Pirates, with 15 seconds left, have looked slightly the better side here when it comes to just being able to control themselves and the play. But Flames, with an opportunity still, all they need is 1 goal to take it to overtime, but that clear from Hella will seal game number 1. The Pirates take this one and take an early lead in the series.
Fallen, what was that? It was 5 minutes and it was a blur. Goals came hard and fast. The Flames are up. The Pirates were up. It was a battle of war of attrition. This is only game one. My goodness, man.
Yeah, we have so much more action. We have 4 more games in this series at minimum. It's so much action that we had to take in. So let's go back over a few of the plays that we saw. We had that amazing passing play from the Pirates to get that equalizing goal to go 3-3. The passing play, the chemistry between these two players, it's something you expect out of two players that are 12.5 salary, but at the same time, it's still not something you expect to see on a consistent basis in game number 1 on a stream.
Yeah, that says a lot about the training schedule the Pirates are doing, because when you go on and start a game like this against a weaker team on paper and you're automatically down 2 goals, there's a need to panic. But the fact the Pirates didn't and went back to their structure, went back to their training schedule, just shows that they can be a stronger team, and this may have the edge with this series when it's all said and done.
And on the opposite side of the field, a great start for the Flames, sort of petered out towards the back end of that game, not really able to find the same offensive capabilities that they had to begin this series with. But maybe if they start utilizing some of their strengths, we know Vague, as having the most demos on the team this season, is a very demo-heavy player, loves to get physical. If he can start employing that with his teammate to try and open up the defense on a more consistent basis, they can find themselves taking games off of the Pirates and maybe even taking the series. Game 2 on the way here. It's so much to play for both these teams. Byron looking to start things off strong, and a great save from Chef to keep it out momentarily, and Heller will have to save it away as well. 15 seconds gone, already so many opportunities, and one will find the back of the net. Heller with a booming flick from the midfield will send that one straight home.
Heller with a little bit of handoff, splits the defenses, one into the other, into the goal. I gotta give props for the absolute gumption to go for it, and just like that, the Pirates are up.
Yeah, it's very tempting to always go for the shot, but in a situation like that, you're in a 1v2. You're going up against both defenders, one directly in front, one rotating back. It's very hard to thread the needle and still do so in a way where you're actually keeping the ball out of their way and that they can't recover in time to keep it out. But Heller found a way, and now with maybe an opportunity for a passing play there in the midfield to Chef. Chef will be demoed. Heller will get revenge on Vague immediately after. Chef off of the respawn, good clearance off his own backboard, will look for the mid boost, won't find it. Byron with a great steal over the top there. Vague will dive in with the challenge, and the Flames will look to take possession in the midfield. First attacking opportunity since that rushed kickoff attempt. They cannot seem to get anything past Heller though on that near post. He keeps the ball away for the moment. Byron now. We're going to try and recenter this, but Vague is out of position, not there. Great fake from Chef. He didn't have any boost, but he'll still count. And the Pirates now moving into an attack position, perhaps. Heller looking for the flick, can't get past Byron, and immediately the ball goes back out to the midfield. The Pirates forced to try and wait here. Their opportunities are coming, but they're not as fast and furious as we expected them to be in Game 2.
Oh, absolutely. The Flames have realized the original plan was great, but it didn't work out in their favor. Now they're probably talking to each other on comms. Let's try to break down the strategy. Let's see what they're doing, and let's counteract that. That's going to take some time. It's going to be some time. You're dropping back, watching the Pirates move to see how you can counterattack that. Doesn't mean the Flames are out. Doesn't mean they don't have a strategy or a second option coming up for them.
Yeah, and now as Vague looks to try and take this one forward, Heller with a good interception there, but it's fell as far as Byron. That shot's on target. It will find the bottom corner, and the Flames will equalize. 2 minutes gone. They're still in this game.
Those are kind of the shots that the Pirates are swearing the goal automatically became larger overnight. That was a very, very bold shot, but it went in for the favorite level. 1-1, 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, and it's exactly what the Flames needed. You must feel like they were a little demoralized coming into this game, especially after that early burst of offensive capabilities. They weren't able to find a goal, immediately slumped back on their own half, but that was a good clear from Vague. I think it's just off target. Heller will pinch it off his home post and away and force the Flames back into their own half here. A great little piece of defensive coverage there from Heller to get back in time. But Chef now for the Pirates, trying to bring this one forward, can't get it past Vague. Vague with half the game gone, looking to try and flick this one over the top of Heller, but Heller with a great challenge will keep it in the Flames' half. The pressure starting to mount here, and it will really be a case of which team crumbles first, I feel, on defense to determine who takes game number 2.
Yeah, you mentioned the Flames that slumped back a little bit, and then it's hard to fault them for that. You go up and you score 3 goals, and you still end up in the losing end.
Ooh.
Well, you gotta get creative, and that's how it's done. Byron gets service off the wall and makes it happen. Here's a goal that wasn't necessarily going to shock the world, but a goal is a goal is a goal, and the Flames are up 2-1, 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, Byron there teaching the Pirates why you should not give him any space to breathe, because you give him an inch, he'll take a mile, and he'll find the back of your net. Now, Chef, look at it go up high. Vague meets him in the air. Great touch from him. Heller trying to send that one back towards the Flames net, but a good clearance again from Vague will send it back into the Pirates half. The Flames starting to feel a little bit more confident in challenging in that midfield. They're not losing every challenge, they're not out of position. The rotations are looking a lot better as well. But that touch there from Heller will open up the defense. Vague having to rush back, doesn't find the ball, but Heller doesn't find the goal either, and the Flames will be let off ever so slightly there in that play.
Doesn't matter what level you compete on in MLE. If you have the ball right in front of goal, you have a responsibility to make that happen, to make that goal happen. And they maybe ruin that day.
And here's an opportunity. Oh my lord, Chef, that is beautiful. An aerial goal. I believe he teed himself up for the double tap. That is absolutely astronomical from Chef. The reverse goal off the back of his own car to find the back of the net. That is a Player of the Week nomination.
How to do it to him, that was fantastic.
Absolutely amazing. I haven't seen a goal like that out of Academy League in a long time, and it makes me feel so overjoyed to be able to cast one like that again. Heller applying pressure again on that defensive side. The MVP of the season for the Pirates, trying maybe to create his own opportunities, but Chef, not to be outdone here. A great goal from him to get the Pirates back level. Will now look to try and carry this one forward. Has a bit of room, will get it over the top of the defender, and will find the back of the net. His second goal of the game, and it's brought the Pirates ahead again.
With a hand in the face, Chef hits it with the top of his fender and floats it over. You know what? Those are kind of the goals that are sweaty, but I love them anyway. 3-2 Pirates.
Yeah, those are the ones you need to be scoring to try and beat out your opponent in terms of just pure pace and ability to go for that ball. It's something that the Pirates, they seem to have the slight mechanical edge here, slight pace edge, and the Flames are sort of forced to have to play slightly more defensive when the Pirates get up to pace and not able to challenge as fluently as they have been throughout this game. Now the Pirates with a goal advantage, 25 seconds on the clock. It's a 1v1 situation here for Vague, but he can't get past Heller, who has just been so strong on defense, and now will sum it all up with an open net.
Hella score with a hella easy goal, if I do say so myself. There was no one back to challenge him, and then while he walked it in, he escorted it in, he caressed it in, 4-2 the Pirates.
Sorry, hella easy goal. What part of California are you from? Either way, good 50 there off the kickoff. 10 seconds left, game 2 almost in the books here for the Pirates. A great performance from them to again come from behind. They did it in game 1. They had to do it again in game 2. After taking an early lead, they fell behind to the Flames, who will get a consolation goal here from Vague. That may add up in the long run, but overall, game 2 goes to the Pirates. They take a 2-0 lead in this series, and I may have predicted that this could be a one-sided series, but this is anything but one-sided.
Yeah, I mean, the Pirates are 2 games up, so you can't knock that. But I'm looking at the Flames, man. They went toe-to-toe with the Pirates, a much stronger team on paper. And yeah, their goals aren't necessarily the prettiest or the ones that we say, wow, what a good passing player exchange. But goals count, they matter. To be able to make space and to make goals happen out of virtually nothing, the defense of the Pirates have been so strong. The Flames have a lot to work with here. And if they have a bit more resources, they could actually put some game column for them and might actually sneak out a split series.
Yeah, the Flames have had that much more scrappy playstyle. We saw that last week on screen. They had that very scrappy playstyle when it comes to their play. They love to get physical. They love to get down and dirty and make that midfield game the whole point of this matchup. You got me with that one, Devante. You got me with that one. But the Pirates, they like to play flashy. They like to play that sort of more... Hi, we're just going to showboat how good we are mechanically style play, and it's something that's worked for them in this series. They've been able to outpace, outmaneuver the Flames' aggressive style, and it's given them two-game lead here in this series as we go into game number 3. What do the Flames need to do to start countering this style of play, and how do they get themselves on the game win board here?
So one of the disadvantages of having an attacking formation like the Pirates is that you're just a step below on defense. So, at this level, we don't recommend booming. I want to create some space between you and the ball for the Flames to have the Pirates on the back heel so you can give yourself opportunities on the defensive end.
And as we get game number 3 on the way, we want to get to see the Flames get that aggressive style of play and actually put the Pirates on the back foot for more than just half a game. They've been unable to keep the momentum going towards the back end 2 games in a row now. Do they have the longevity here in game number 3, or is it going to be the same story once again? The Pirates looking to get an early goal here, but Byron's going to control it in the midfield. Looks to try and clear this one down. He'll touch it down for Vague, who will get the shot on target. Heller will be there to meet it. A good little start there for the Flames, but nothing really coming of it. And the Pirates almost seem content with sitting back. That may come back to haunt them. That one goes up in front of the net, and Vague will put it away. Sends it home. The Flames get an early lead.
And this is what we're talking about. Here is a clear that could have happened a bit more cleanly on the Pirates side. Didn't quite happen the way the Pirates wanted, and that's easy pickings for the Flames. Those are the kind of plays they need if they want to eke out a win in Game 3.
Yeah, a great rush challenge there in the midfield from Byron to tee that one up, and the bounce just caught Chef off guard. It's exactly what the Pirates did not want coming into game number 3, and that is a very well-played shot from Vague in the midfield, and it's 2 goals to the good again for the Flames.
There's got to be something to be said to put a ball right in someone's eye and make it go in. Jump shot, if you will. Flames are up 2-0.
Yeah, perfect placement. Top corner. You cannot ask for more. And that is exactly why the Flames have been able to pick up some game wins this season. They have that level of quality. They've just not been able to show it on a consistent basis, or they've not been able to keep it going. Vague will again just start showing off now on offense as he absolutely destroys, I believe that was Heller, last man back, and takes the lead to 3-0.
2 weeks in and 2 weeks later, except for the caster's curse would fall in. That's what happens when the Flames wake up. They're up 3-0.
Yeah, this is exactly what sort of happens when I get on commentary. If you are unaware, I have a commentator's curse. Anytime I bring something up, something will happen the opposite or the same, or if someone else, it will happen at least once a series. It's basically the gist of it. And right now, the Pirates, they need to find 3 to get back even. Heller will look for the first one, but that's up and over the bar. Chef would look for the touch, but a good bump there from Vague to keep him out of the play. Heller now with no boost, forced to dive back to his own corner. Byron threatening there to try and apply pressure, and Vague will get a demo onto Chef, leaving Heller the only man back for the moment, but the Pirates will survive and look to clear this one away. Now an opportunity. Heller with a shot, good save from Vague to keep that one out. Chef now trying to keep the ball in the Flames' half. Vague has no boost here, so they could apply pressure, could lead to a goal. That one's on target. Byron forced to turn around quickly in his own net, clears it away. Of card choices, I just want to speak on real quick. We only have everyone using a different card. We have the Harbinger being brought out from Byron, a Dominus from Chef, a Fennec from Vague, and an Octane from Heller. It is a complete unique array of cars, although I believe 3 are of the same hitbox.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's not every day you see a Harbinger, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, no, I've never seen a Harbinger on the mainstream. This may be a record. This may be a first for MLE. Vague now, maybe looking to try and make this 4. He'll get the shot on target. Good save from Chef, though, to keep that one away. Byron now, the last man back as Chef sends that one long, but Byron with a good cut there. And now looking to bring this one forward. Will get it past Heller. That one's above the backboard. Will he pass it out? He'll try for it, but Chef reads the missed touch. Vague still, though, applying pressure anywhere he can here. The Pirates' defense is almost in shambles. They're barely holding on. 2 minutes to go. They've had very little offensive capabilities. Could this be goal number 1 in Game 3? No, it can't.
Vague has been absolutely a nuisance for the Pirates. I love the fact he's in everyone's face. He's able to get shots off without much of a challenge. He could be the difference maker.
Yeah, I mean, we came into this thinking that Vague After having such a strong performance on stream, despite the Flames going down hard last week, he was the strong player for the Flames. He was the guy that was having to bring them up and make them a team actually able to compete against the highest levels of Academy League. Byron now looking for a double tap. Oh my lord, Byron!
Oh man, Big Mother Trucker goes up, right, all alone, and brings it down a little bit of a double tap himself. OMGs are across the board. What a strike, 4-0 the Flames.
Chef hits a double tap in game number 2. Byron says, give me a game, I'll hit one better than that. Hits the air triple double tap, because that's exactly what you do when you're starting on a team this well. The Flames have looked like a completely different outfit here in game number 3. And if that doesn't win Play of the Week, I'll eat my hat.
Yeah, that's what we were saying before the game started, man. The Pirates are good, but just a little bit slower in defense. All you gotta do is have a very long first touch to spread them out, and you have an open path to go, and the Flames have exploited that in game 3.
Yeah, they've just been applying pressure, beating the Pirates to the ball, beating them at their own game of playing quickly and aggressively. Hella now looking for a ceiling shot. Don't do this to me. Oh, that one's on target anyway. Chef will put it home. The Pirates will get a consolation goal, 4-1.
High, low, no matter how you want it, it's a goal for the Pirates. Right down center punch.
Oh,
Chef has the crumbs from off the table, but a goal's a goal, right? 4-1.
It's a goal steal, so I don't know if we can really count it as a goal. But in the case of Chef, he'll take any goal that he can get. It's not been a great outing here in game number 3 for the Pirates, and hopefully for their sakes, this isn't a sign of things to come. They had such a strong start to the series, but now the Flames again. It feels like they've captured what was so good about how they were playing in games 1 and 2, and they've sort of amplified it here in game number 3, and they've continued the momentum. They've not shut off after the halfway point, despite them being 3-0 up. They added with that amazing double tap from Byron, and they're not looking like the weakest team on the field. They're looking like the strongest one.
Yeah, it's looking more like a boxing match. The Pirates are stronger, heavier class. They hit those bombs. The Flames have been doing these short jabs, and they realize, hey, look, let's throw a hook in there to confuse our opponent, and it's worked out in their favor. 2-1 the Pirates, but the Flames have the momentum.
Yeah, it feels like, as you said, it's like a heavyweight boxing matchup. One team going for those combination strikes, the other one just looking to land heavy blows. In this case, the Pirates looking for those heavy blows, and they hit them a lot in the early rounds, but they're starting to gas themselves out a little bit here in game number 3. Not able to get as much offensive capabilities, not able to outpace the Flames, and really vague. Having an amazing game. We talk about Byron hitting that double tap. Yeah, you can hit amazing goals all you want, but to be consistently the man scoring goals against a roster where it is very difficult to score against them in the Pirates, that is a sign that Vague has really stepped up his game here in game number 3.
Yeah, the Flames have changed the complexion of the series. If you're the Pirates, what you will do is deputize someone. I suggest Hella to be up front, to be more of your scoring person, and have Chef drop back and be the one to break up plays on defense, to become the one that goes for more of the demos, to really break up the counterattacks from the Flames if you have a chance of getting more wins and winning the series when it comes to game 4.
Yeah, and as we look towards game number 4, everything's still to play for here for the Pirates and for the Flames. The Flames, they were on the verge of losing the series in game number 3. They now have a little bit of momentum coming with them into game number 4, despite not getting that last goal. That going to the Pirates. A 4-1 scoreline is better than they could have hoped for. Now, with game number 4 underway, are the Pirates going to be able to recover, or is this going to be a case of exactly what we saw in game number 3 with Flame domination from the off? We're about to find out. This one in front of the net. Vague with an early shot. Hella with a good save, just equal to it. Pirates already back on their own half. Maybe looking at trying to break out here, but a good turn there from Vague will beat out the first man. We'll center that one towards the box. That's almost a perfect angle off the corner to go straight in the back of the net. But Heller is there to read it. Now with Boost himself, can't beat Byron. The 50's going in favor of the Flames now. They're starting to read the Pirates' typical style of play. Oh my lord, Vague, what an aerial shot. We'll send that one home. The Flames lead 1-0.
You say a read, I'm saying an absolute study. Vague goes up and hits it with his hind quarter. He made a goal happen out of absolutely nowhere, and he should be happy with his reward. 1-0 the Flames.
That's exactly what they needed to keep that momentum going. But again, this is the 3rd time we've seen them take a lead here in a game in this series. The last time they did it, they won 4-1, fair play. But in game number 1, they led 2-0, and they ended up losing the game. And now, they're equalized already, as Chef will send that one home off of a great little pass from Hella.
Yeah, the Pirates are reeling, but they're still a strong team. Being able to capitalize on that counterattack that says, hey, look, we're still in this, and we're level.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they needed to do to get themselves back in a position where they are in this game. They're not out of this series. This is still their series to control, and they know it. Chef maybe looking for a double tap of his own. Can't find it. Can't find the touch off the backboard. Now Byron will dive in with Vague, a bit of a double commit there in the midfield, and it will allow the Pirates a little bit of room to go forward. Hella shots on target, but Vague with a good recovery will clear it away, and then we'll send it long into the Pirates' half. Absolutely sending that one to the corner. Byron looking for a 50 with Hella, can't find it. Vague will look for the shot, that's just off the target, off of the far post. Byron looking for a shot, that's just off target again. The Flames coming up look unlucky here on offense so far, but the offensive pressure is still mounting. That one's on, and Vague will find the net. 3:29 to go, and the Flames lead again.
This is where I'm going to spam calculator. The 2 shots on goal before that was a little bit off target, but it draws the defense out, confuses them, have them a little bit on the back end, a little frazzled, and that goal was able to be walked in. That goal that went in would have been easily cleared any other day of the week, but the Pirates were on the wrong foot, and they cost dearly.
Yeah, now Byron looking to immediately apply more pressure. They know that a 2-goal cushion is what they need. It's what they feel comfortable doing. But Hella with a good clearance away will tee up Chef. Is that one on target? No, it's not. He can't find the right read, but Hella's there for the rebound. And immediately the Pirates answer back. It's 2-all.
Shades of game 1 where we have a bit of a back and forth war of attrition. The Pirates are not going out with a fight. They want to make sure they win the series, and they're doing it pretty handedly. We're 2-2, we're level. It can anyone's game at this point. Well, who do you have, Fallen?
I personally have the Pirates. They've gotten that offensive capability back in their repertoire. They've got those shots now. They're passing plays, teeing each other up, and being able to finish each other's opportunities. That is exactly what they needed. They just need to try and manage that defense a little better and not get caught out by the Flames' offensive prowess as much as they have been, especially since game number 3. Otherwise, I feel like this one could also go to the Flames. It's such a 50-50 game. I have no idea how to call this.
Just hedge your bets. I love it. It could be anyone's game.
It could be anyone's game. Chef will find the target, and that will go far down and in. Normally, the post is a cruel mistress, but this time it will favor the Pirates. A great bump there from Hella to tee up that shot, though.
A kind of a shot that went boop. Drop down, top of goal, and the Pirates are up. Now, if you're the Pirates right now, you have to have another one and give yourself some space from the Flames. Let's see if they go for it now.
Yeah, and we're about to see if the Pirates can maintain a lead. They haven't dropped a lead since they went 2-1 down in game number 2, and they still came back to win that one. So, who knows, in the case of the Pirates, are they about to drop another lead, or are they about to keep this one? They've got 1 goal. We know 1 goal is not enough to keep either of these teams behind for very long. Opportunity now maybe for the Flames, but Hella is there and has boost, has the ability to work it up. A good 50 with Vague will tee up an opportunity, but a good bump from Vague will take him out of the play and allow Byron to maybe run this one into the Pirates' half. But again, the rotational ability of both of these teams now. They're playing so tentative on defense. They don't want to make a mistake. There was one, but a good recovery from Vague, and then a good 50 there. Will tee up an opportunity maybe for Byron, but a good 50 back from Chef. It's a game of 50s. We talk about a game of thrones. This one is just back and forth, sending it long. We don't know who's going to take the throne in this series. It could go either way.
It's already the first game of Saturday Night Rocket League action for the MLE, but this is what I'm going to watch and rewatch. It's so interesting to see 2 different teams employ so many different strategies and have the other team try to match that. This is how you find holes in what your opponent is doing and try to make goals happen out of practically nowhere. It's 2-3 in favor of the Pirates, but this is only half the story. What I'm liking here is the rotations, the defensive play, the tandem action in the midfield. This here is a masterclass in Academy League action.
Yeah, there hasn't been really a single misstep in game number 4. Every team has been playing almost perfect Rocket League for their level, and that right there was almost a perfect clearance from Hella. That one's in front of the net, and Chef will send it home. The Pirates double their lead. It's 4-2, 50 seconds remaining.
Hey, props for Heller for making that ball pop on the other side, and Chef the zoomed distant corner just in time to make that an assurance goal for the Pirates, 4-2.
That's exactly what they needed after such a dicey minute and a half there of just not having that comfort lead. Now they've got it. They've got 2 goals to the good. 45 seconds remaining on the clock. The Flames need 2 to keep this series alive heading into game number 5. But as we all know here over at MLE, if you are new, we don't stop after the series is won. Whilst it is in a almost best of 5 format, considering normally there's a team going 3-2 on stream because every single series is that close, we do play all 5 games here at MLE, despite the results that go on, as Heller will secure game number 4 for the Pirates, sending that one home with a nice little chip shot.
You're absolutely right, Fallen. It's more like the sport of baseball in the regular season. Teams can win a series, and with a goal like that, I think the Pirates have won this series. 5-2, the Gray Brand.
Yeah, I don't think the Pirates can really drop this. It would require 3 straight kickoff goals, and after that kickoff, Chef has enough room to go off the ceiling and make contact with the ball. Byron will tee that one up in the midfield, but they bit on it. And the Flames, whilst they may get a consolation goal here at the back end, nope, they won't even get that. It will touch the floor. 5-2 in game number 4 to the Pirates. They recover after a catastrophic game number 3, but now they sit atop their throne. They lead 3-1 in the series coming into game 5.
Yeah, you may think the Pirates may have a sigh of relief here, but Game 5 then is all about pride. If you're the Pirates, you want to get another game to under your belt to increase your playoff standings. And if you're the Flames, especially the Flames, the bottom 4 teams in the Academy League table are separated by 2 games or less. So every game counts. I think Game 5, we're going to see a lot more aggression from the Flames because they want to make sure this is a true split series. They can take that result back to their team on Monday or Tuesday on their training schedule.
Yeah, and to think, we're coming up onto the final 3 weeks after this weekend. Weeks 10, 11, 12, and then we're at the playoffs. This is literally make or break season and make or break time for both of these franchises. The Pirates coming in with a slightly better record, 23-27. They're now up to a 26-28, disregarding whatever the final result is. They need to find another game win here if they are to have any hope of going not only positive, but also making that push to be in the top 14 teams, top 7 in their conference to make playoffs.
Yeah, I love the fact that MLE has a playoff structure just like this. It incentivizes you to try as hard as you can on every single game because every single game counts. Because if you're the Pirates, even if you have a golden ticket to the playoffs, which they don't, the teams you will meet in the playoffs are that much more challenging. There's almost no reason why you won't put the foot on the gas.
Yeah, and when you have a chance to beat a team that statistically, we're just going into this based on paper, isn't as good as you, you have to be able to play at your best for all 5 games. You cannot allow them to take games off you, but a great start for the Flames will immediately shut that train of thought down. A great kickoff goal for Byron.
Hey, you know, kickoff goals have that sense of saying, we're here and we're going to give you 125%, but this one here says we're going to give you 150%. Good goal for the Flames.
They have turned it up to 11. All of the, references to turning things up. And if you want to turn things up, you could use APM Music, which is a wonderful sponsor of ours. Oh, fake! Oh, that's good. Get back to APM Music
We're
in a
naming
second.
sponsors now?
Oh.
I don't know if he has Balls Garon in the system or he has APM Music or maybe a Powerway controller, but Vague just puts that happen, battens down the goal, and the Flames are up 2-0.
Buried at home. You can't bully a man out of the play like that, Vague. We don't allow that. Bullying is not not NSFMLE. Well, it is NSFMLE, and it's not something we want here at MLE. But in terms of gameplay, you can bully a person all you want, as long as it's just on the field between your 2 cars. Now, Byron looking for a shot. Can't find the back of the net. Heller will look to clear it away, but a good bump again from Byron. They still have been implementing those sort of aggressive physical plays. The only problem is they're not doing it to start a play. They're doing it as they rotate out of the play, and it's really only stopping the Pirates from getting on offense. It's not actually opening up opportunities for them to score.
Oh yeah, so that's definitely a tactic you do if you want to confuse and wear down your opponent. You do those little like check shots, those little demos, those little cut rotations. Your opponent gets confused, they get frustrated, and then you open them up exactly for shots on goal like that one.
Hella though, diving across. That was a brilliant shot from, I believe it was Vague who took the shot. But fair play to Hella. Diving across, had no idea if the ball would be where it was. Made the save off of the prediction jump, the pre-jump you could say, and just kept that ball out. Will he be able to keep this one out? No, he won't. Byron will send it home. 3:36 on the clock and 3 goals to the good for the Flames.
Looks like he's playing handball in the corner, but it was amazing. Byron has one to the tally, and the Pirates are now thinking, what do we have to do to win this game? Because so far, it's not working.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they can do. They've just been outclassed here in game number 5. It's been almost a repeat of game number 3, but they've not been able to get on the offensive side of things. The Flames have just been outpacing, out-50ing, and just been doing more to keep the ball in their half and to stop the Pirates from doing anything overtly aggressive. Now Chef, given a little bit of room, has a little bit of boost, will go for the ceiling shot. The series is over, he might as well, but can't find the back of the net. And now, an opportunity for the Flames.
If that goal would have went in, I think that would have a lot done for the morale and the mood of the Pirates. It didn't go in. I'm sure they have an opportunity on goal to try that again, but that would have been a perfect opportunity to turn the tide.
Yeah, and especially in game number 5, where you got to be thinking they might be getting a little bit complacent in terms of their comms, in terms of their gameplay. They're not playing at the same level that they were for the other 4. Oh, Fake, that's dirty. You don't get to bump the defender again. Why are you bullying them so hard on offense?
Oh man, Savage with an exclamation point, a kick, a boot to the butt, and a score right in the middle. I mean, why not, man? Victory lap in your own certain way for Vague, man. It's a fantastic display.
Yeah, he's had a great series. He hasn't been necessarily fortunate in the results of the series, but he has been the proponent to get the Flames at least one of their game wins. He'll get his hat trick here in game number 5 to take the Flames to 5-0.
I don't know if you want to call Vague the poster boy for the Flames, but he's done it all. And that goal just shows you that he is a player, a franchise option for this squad. Fantastic double goal back-to-back, 5-0 the Flames.
Yeah, I feel like the Pirates, they're letting them have this game in my mind. They're not playing the same level that they've had all series long. It sort of feels like they've toned it down. Their aggression, their play style, it's a lot more passive. It's a lot more just, okay, we'll let them take shots. We might as well. We don't really need the game win. But that's not the case. In terms of stats, they actually do need these game wins. Right now, gifting the Flames a 5-0 win in game number 5 is the opposite of what they need to try and promote themselves in the standings and push for a playoff spot. But you got to admit to the Pirates, they've played brilliantly up until this point.
I mean, except for that blip in Game 3, they've been playing fantastic the entire series. I was just saying, hey, you should go back and watch this series to see what to do if you're in the Academy League, looking for strategies for your own team. But I have to give it to you, Fallen. It looks like this is a team that just says, hey, look, we did a good job today. We won this series today. What time is dinner? Because this Game 5 is an outlier to me.
Yeah, it feels a lot like game number 3, but in a sense, the Pirates aren't even aggressive in this game. They're not giving the same level of offense that the Flames are, and they're really just soaking up pressure for the sake of soaking up pressure. There's a pinch shot from the Flames, almost finds the back of the net. Byron keeping the pressure up, but now maybe a passing opportunity, but Chef just rotated back, didn't want to go for it, had no need to go for it. Another pass to the midfield, but Chef's not there again. Hella trying to tee his man up, can't find the touch he needs, and Chef just not playing aggressively as he has done all series long. Chef has been the underrated MVP of this series, despite being on the winning team. Oh, a double demo from Byron. Is that one going to find the net? No, Hella will clear it away. Whilst Hella was the man coming in with the stats, and Chef wasn't, Chef has done some remarkable things for a Champ 1 and below player.
You see, I agree with you, and I think I love Rocket League, and there's a lot of things I do love about it, but the one thing that you don't get to see is the setup man, the person that breaks up counterattacks. There's no points for that. I mean, look, a playmaker stat's cool, but you don't really get the respect of being a freestyler or a scorer like Hella was for the Pirates. But I agree with you, Chef has done so good for the Pirates. He should be a long-term option. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, as a 12-5, he was expected to be a standard bearer for the team, and whilst his stats haven't represented that necessarily all throughout the season, today they do. The Pirates will take the series 3-2 as the Flames take this one 5-0 in Game 5, but the series was already done by Game 4.
So a lot of takeaways here in this series. If you're the Flames, you had 2 series back-to-back where you didn't get the results that go your way, but I can tell you, they're getting stronger every week. If you are in positions 25 through 32 in the Academy League, you should watch out because the Flames are ascending. And if you're the Pirates, the playoffs may have a slim hope for you. There's a lot of things that come up for this one. You had a good display, but concentration will be your downfall. You guys put yourself in a situation you can keep your concentration up for multiple games, multiple series. Because as you go forth in the playoff hunt, these teams are not getting easier. They're getting way and way more challenging.
Yeah, 26-29 now the record for the Pirates, while the Flames move to an 18-37. I believe that may or may not secure the fact that the Flames are out of contention of the playoffs. Slightly disappointing season from them all round, but they're ending things on a high note here, especially with performances like that from Vague. This is something that can really show that maybe these players on the team could be useful to be picked up next season in the draft for Academy League. These are players of the future, players that have been doing a wonderful job to really start to improve their own craft and become their own sort of personalities on and off the field. But as we look ahead, we do have another series coming up for you here on MLE Sports GG2. We have the Champion League Hive versus the Eclipse. It's an incredible matchup. And then over on the mainstream, we have, if I am remembering correctly, I can't remember correctly. Levanta, do you know what's going to be on the mainstream?
I absolutely do not, but I want to say something real quick about the Hive next season.
Course.
If I am the GM or the assistant GM, we got to re-sign Vague. This guy can be the face of your brand. Do that now. Retain.
I believe the next matchup is an Academy League matchup between the Puffins and the Spartans over on the mainstream. If you do want to check that out, feel free to go check that out over there. But we're not done over here on the second stream. If you do want to keep in on the stream, we're just going to go for a quick intermission. But as soon as we're back, we've got Champion League action coming your way. You really don't want to miss this.